Anyway.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 107 of Shattered Earth. In the last episode, you guys debated over a door for 3 hours, and not much else happened. there was some lore that was dropped, uh, but 95% of the episode was door related. So, hey, we're gonna continue that saga. Hopefully, only for a little bit, as we find ourselves still in front of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, none of us have a knock spell.
Nope, I do not. I did not learn that one, and have not found a scroll of it in my journeys. So, also, I tend to be a sneaky character, and lockpicks usually do the job when there's a lock. Although, actually, if this doesn't have an actual locking mechanism, I'm not even sure knock would work. I'd have to look at the wording on that.
We were thinking it was a vocal component, right? Vocal lock or whatever.
Yeah,
so
the spell on the door was a 9th level arcane lock on a door with no handle.
Yeah. I could try command, but that's a creature. I'm looking at my spells now. But I don't really think I have any.
Nope. I also have Dispel Magic, but highest slot level I've got is 4th, so...
Oh, what's this? Wow, see, these are all toward creatures. It said ward away. I'm not familiar with that spell, but it sounds like it might work on the door, but it doesn't. It's force damage, but it's a creature. That's the problem.
Yeah, a lot of them are creatures.
The door doesn't get a Constitution saving throw, or maybe it does. I don't know. I don't play 5e. But anyway, what else I got? Maybe I have something locked in here that I can. It's not prepared, but maybe I can pray for it.
You said you had Dispel Magic, yes?
I think I have Detect Magic. Well, let me keep looking, because I don't want me to be the reason we're not opening this thing.
Dispel Magic is a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I thought you had it prepared.
Oh, I do have Dispel Magic.
Yeah.
I do, but I don't think I tried it last time because we were trying words.
Yeah, we were going through every other option first before using a high-level spell slot.
I thought you were going to, but you were AFK at the last couple minutes.
The other thing I was thinking was if it's a magical lock and I dispel the magic, then the door stays shut. Maybe. If the word opens the door, does the word open the door, or does the word unlock the door, or is that the same thing? Because if I dispel the magic that would open it, we're screwed. If I dispel the magic that's keeping it closed, then we're good. Creature, object, or magical effect within range. Casting ability. On a successful check, the spell ends. So whatever spell is keeping it shut. Mm-hmm. So might work.
As the caster, I'm pretty sure you get to choose if there are multiple spells on an object or creature. You can pick I want to try to dispel this one, but not anything else.
Yeah. I mean, I do have Detect Magic. I don't have it prepared per se, but I could pray for it, I guess.
I think
Lemuel already cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I ritual casted it last time, and it was just powerful duration magic.
I mean, I have Dispel Magic at level 3, and I can cast it higher. I'm trying to think what else we got here. I do have Glyph of Warding, but that's to put something on.
So Dispel Magic. Dispel Magic gets rid of all magical effects on the target, as long as they are spells.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you don't get to
it. There's 2 separate sections because at 3rd level and below, the spell automatically ends. But anything higher than that, in order, you have to make checks to see if they're dispelled from the door or not, or from whatever you target. So in this case, the door only has one enchantment on it, is the arcane lock spell, and it is a 9th level arcane lock spell. So you would need to make a check to try and overcome the magic of the door, and casting it at a higher level for you at this time would not work, because you do not have 9th level slots.
I do not have 9th level slots, no.
The only
I could
reason
get as
you
high
would,
as 6.
the only reason you would cast it any higher than 3rd is if you run out of 3rd level slots with which to cast the spell.
So I'm... Okay, what does that mean? I'm not going to be able to do it?
It means you have multiple tries to do it, but only as far as you have ammo at 3rd level or higher.
Well, I mean, I got 3 slots at 3rd level. So you're saying I got 3 shot at? I can cast it 3 times?
Well, how many slots do you have at 3, 4, and 5? That's how many times that you can cast the spell.
Oh, well, that would be 3, 3, and 1, so 7 times.
Yeah.
Ooh, this would be quite a trial for the new cleric of Caraco, having just got out of prison, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
If you want to do it, it's a... you just go to your core page and click on the wisdom... Click on where your wisdom is.
Click on wisdom?
Yeah. It's a check using your spellcasting ability modifier, which is wisdom. It's basically just a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
So click on wisdom.
Yeah.
At 3rd level. I mean, should I just start at 3rd level and work my way up, or what?
Whatever you want to do, but that's what I would recommend, yes.
Yeah, okay. Let's see how lucky we get. A normal roll?
Normal roll. If you're looking for 19 or higher. 22. Perfect.
Damn.
Wow. Got it in one.
I have the favor of my god, clearly, today.
You do.
So far.
So,
well, if it worked, if it even worked.
Tell me how Hieronymus... Tell me what it looks like when Hieronymus dispels this magic on this door.
He approaches the door. He bows his head slightly and closes his eyes, and he reaches out 5 fingers on his right hand, but he doesn't touch the door, almost as if he's feeling for something. You see his lips move, but you don't hear him, but he's clearly muttering a prayer of some kind or a call for help. Then you see him take a deep breath and hold it, almost clenching his breath. And then he exhales and relaxes and opens his eyes.
As you do, Hieronymus, you don't see this, but the rest of you do. You see that when he opens his eyes are no longer there. It's just 2 pools of radiant yellow light that shine a spotlight on the door. You watch that those 2 beams of light reveal the text, the hidden arcane text of the spell, scrawling across the door and moving across it like ants in an anthill. And you watch as the light burns those runes away and dispels the magic on the door in its entirety. You also watch as the door unlocks and opens to reveal a short hallway and yet another door.
Aw.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
No!
Now, Lemuel, you still have Detect Magic up from last time.
Cool.
You are far enough away, or close enough, I should say, that you can see that the next door also has a strong aura of abjuration on it, but it is stronger than the previous door.
Stronger than... Wow. Okay.
It's not one spell that's on this door, it is 2. There's 2 different spells on this door.
Okay. Is there... Is there like further... Would I need to make like an investigation or arcana roll to figure out what the spells are? And like,
you would need to cast an identify spell.
Okay. Yeah, I can certainly do that. So...
Okay.
It'll take me 10 minutes, but I'll be more than happy to. In the meantime, the detect will expire, I think. So, but I can sure cast it on the door and see what's
I think you can keep going.
come up. I don't think. Hold on a minute. Actually, no. Wait. Detect magic is good for. Yeah, detect magic only lasts 10 minutes, so it'll expire in the 10 minutes while I'm identifying. So.
Yeah, if you ritual cast it, yes.
Yep. So that's all I got. So.
Okay. You do have to walk up and touch the door to do that.
Here goes. Walking up and touching the door.
Okay. I guess I'll do that. Okay, so as you walk up and place your hand on the door and begin to cast a spell, part of the spell on said door activates, and I'm going to need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Fun.
As a
traps.
As a blast of bitter cold ice and wind comes forth from the door.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Saving.
Yeah. Well.
This one, right?
Guess I'm playing chance for now. Oh, that's not good for him.
19.
Not good. Yay. We're mostly weak nerds.
Yikes. None of us were expecting that.
Ooh. Ow. And of course, the barbarian feels a light breeze.
You're right. Hold on, I gotta look up the DC of this.
We dispel the magic, but it's a trap. It's a trap door, or
C17.
You were just trying to identify. So
yeah, but I touched the door, and that's enough to set off some things sometimes.
So,
I guess so, yeah.
What happens is you watch as a glyph appears on the front of the door and casts Cone of Cold at you. Basically, it's a glyph of warding spell.
Hey,
DC was 17, so Selra does succeed. Everyone else does fail. And this was...
How long is the hallway, and how far back is everyone? Just making sure.
The hallway's it's a 15-foot long, 10-foot wide hallway, and everyone was standing directly in front of the open doorway. Because no one told me otherwise.
Refreshing.
This keeps all your food cold for 600.
Yeah.
Food cold for 800.
This kind of thing is why I like using mage hand to poke and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a...
All right.
8.
Jeez.
9. 10. This is a 10d8 cold damage. That's what this is.
Does my God of the Sun protect me from the cold?
According to your Constitution saving throw, no.
No.
Everyone takes 38 points of cold damage.
Holy
Yeah, that sounds about right.
38.
So that makes me out.
Which is, what does that make me? 73?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not me.
You can do math on your token.
No, it's okay. 73.
I mean, like, if you click on your token and go into the green bubble.
I don't have a token.
Oh, that's right. You're not on the map that I'm on.
We're in the.
I have a map in front. I have a map in front of me, but I'm hiding it for a reason. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's right.
I just changed it on my character sheet if that works.
Yeah,
I can do the math. I did the math. 73.
Same.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Okay, well.
It's lucky, but
Gaddis is going to stumble and fall to the ground. The palms of his hand is burning as the ice freezes the floor. He lets the bitter wave of cold wash over him, and then he attempts to stand. He has some difficulty, and all he can manage to say is, Is everyone okay?
I'm fine.
I'm alive, but I don't think I can take another one of those.
Gaddis is going to try to do some healing. And I'm thinking mass healing word might be the way to go. Because I can get everybody with that.
Good plan.
But it's only a few points.
Hey, do more
But
than I have.
it's more than one target is what I'm thinking, is to kind of get everybody a little bit up.
Yes.
The rest are individual creatures. It looks like prayer of healing. Here we go. What's prayer of healing is 2d8 plus spellcasting modifier. That might be the way to go. And then why don't we cast it? Can I do this, Garrett? It's a level 2 spell. If I cast it at level 3, it'll be 3d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Is that what the spell says? It upcasting makes it better.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Yep.
You get another d8.
Yeah, it does. It takes
If I cast
it.
it at third level.
It does take 10 minutes. So
Well, I'll start praying then.
if there's anybody that wants to do anything in the 10-minute time that it takes to do that, then go ahead.
Unless the blast of cold stopped the identify, I'm still continuing to ritual cast it while touching the door and hoping I don't die.
Yeah, I mean you can start to recast it. Essentially, it would have probably stopped you.
Okay.
But ritual spells are free for wizards, so you're good.
Yeah. Well, doesn't feel free right now.
Go ahead and roll your whatever your dice would be for prayer of healing.
It's well, it would be. Do I roll it? It would be 3d8.
Yeah.
Plus spellcasting ability modifier, which is
wisdom.
Plus 5. So I'll just do the 3d8.
Well, you should be able to click on the thing and then it'll roll it for you.
Oh, sorry. Let me look at it. Oh yeah, that's right. You put all this stuff in here.
Yes.
Prayer of healing. There it is. But it'll only go 2d8. It looks like
if you
plus
click on
6,
it
says.
If you click on it, it
on
will.
it. Oh, I see. Oh, at level 3. Let's try it again. There we go. That's better.
Yeah, that's plus 5. Okay, well, that was the 2. Yeah, you rolled. Yeah. 20.
It does say plus
25,
6,
25 points of healing to everybody. At the end of 10 minutes.
Cool.
So Selra's
That
back at
almost gets them
full.
all back again. 25. That puts me at 98. Yeah. Good. Okay. Well, that helped a little.
I'm gonna use bonus action to give myself 10 temporary hit points with the cloak. So yeah.
How does it even work?
Hey, can the frost in the corridor start to melt because of the warmth of my prayers?
Actually, yes, that would happen. Well, I mean, it's 10 minutes, so the ice melts. Whatever the ice would melt in 10 minutes, and then on top of that, you have your prayer of healing, which
Is it as like a slow burn healing?
it
Like over the 10 minutes, it's healing, or at the end of 10 minutes?
it is at the end of 10 minutes. It's a burst of heal.
Oh, okay. All right. Excellent. Well, I'll take it.
Yeah. So it's 10 minutes of shivering in a hallway that is now suddenly several degrees colder than it once was, and then you banish that cold with a soothing radiance of sunlight.
Excellent. Gaddis is going to stand up and take a deep breath and give a little smirk and say, well, that feels better.
Thank you very, very much.
Now let's see if we can get this door open without triggering that again.
I'll try.
I think maybe I'll I should move into the other room while you. Can we do this from a distance? I don't know.
You guys can back away. He has to touch the
I
door
have
to
to be,
identify it.
yeah, I got to be right up on it. So while
Okay.
I'm right up on the door. Oh, sorry.
Well, I have guidance. I can hit you with a little guidance, and that might help you.
I don't think that affects. I don't think that affects how identify works.
It doesn't, no.
Yeah, I'll just post it up.
Identify is just going to work. It just takes
Yeah.
a little while to cast. So as soon as he's done casting, which happens at the end of like a minute, literally 1 minute after you heal everybody, the identify goes off.
Okay.
And there is another arcane lock spell on this door. The spell that was on there before is now gone. The glyph of warding was a one-time.
One shot.
Yeah.
Also, while I am right up here touching the door, I don't see anything that looks like a conventional lock or anything, do I? It's featureless like the last one, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, and let's see. Okay, so I know that it is.
It's not featureless. I mean, it's a carved door.
Yeah, but it has no conventional handle or lock. So
yeah. It is.
Okay.
It is locked via the spell.
Okay, and do I know if it's comparable to the last one, or higher level or lower level?
It is a 9th level arcane lock spell still. Yes, it's the same thing as the last one.
What the? Well, I got dispel magic.
So do I, and I'm kind of mad at this door, so I'm gonna try to use. I guess, does it really matter what level spell slot I use? Just try to, because mine would be, what is it, D20 plus I guess intelligence, so be a +4 for me. So okay,
it depends on who wants to spend their spell slots.
Yeah, I'll use a 3rd level and see what happens. So just if for no other reason than I feel a personal dislike for this door at this moment.
We've spent so much time on doors the last 2 weeks.
Yep. So.
Oh my god.
All right. So, do I just roll like D20 +4, I guess, or how do I do that?
Just click on your intelligence where it says intelligence on your sheet, where your score is on the left.
Right. Yeah. Right there.
To click on the word intelligence.
Yep. Clicking. That should do it. It won't work, but here goes nothing.
Well, a natural 20 will work.
No problem.
So, in much the same way, Lemuel, you watched as Hieronymus dispelled the magic before, and you saw the structure of the spell the previous time that it was dispelled. And going off of that knowledge and taking a little photograph in your mind of the script that the spell had, you managed to undo that writing in several key places that causes the spell to then falter and eventually dissipate. The door unlocks and opens, and the first thing that hits you on the other side is the smell of death. You see what looks to be the melted corpse of some creature splattered across the center of the floor in the next chamber beyond, as well as a bubbling cauldron of slightly luminescent green liquid.
Okay, now that the door is open, how far back am I from, say, the remains and cauldron?
You're about 15, you're about 20 feet from the center of the room.
Okay, so the creature's in the center of the room, and is the cauldron back on the other side of the corpse?
The cauldron is 10 feet to its north. There is one other alcove you see on the opposite end of the room as you, with a bronze statue of some kind of aquatic hero. And you see a desk on the opposite wall as well that has a bunch of random desiccated sea life skeletal fish bones and dried clams and shit just piled on the desk.
This was the Queen's door that we were going through.
The
Just a door.
the southern end of the room is dominated by a rope net that stretches from one section. This is a circular chamber, by the way. It's a circular chamber with circular alcoves that bubble off of it, like a bubble with bubbles on top of it.
Okay.
Part of that bubble is covered at two different points by a massive net that has plant life tied to and hanging from it as if it was drying.
Okay, and am I entering from the, I guess since I'm seeing things to the south and north, am I entering on the west side of the room or the east side?
The west side.
Okay. So, and from where I am I able to see if the plant life looks desiccated, or does it still look relatively not dry?
Make me a nature check.
Give it a shot. And I am trying to do this at a distance without stepping into the room if I can. So, nature normal. Okay. Wow, that's better than I usually do. Okay.
The plants here are not. They're not desiccated. No, they look like they're purposefully hung on the net to dry, like they're alchemical ingredients that need to be dried and preserved.
Okay. Which tells me something. Okay,
I will also give you this, so you can have a better visual of what you're looking at.
Okay. Come on, roll 20. Okay, so.
What the hell?
Okay, and so the net stuff is, from what little I can see, is down here. So.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, I am going to go back to the rest of the group and tell them what I saw, and I would probably also state that I have seen fresh vegetation off to the south side of the room, which may mean that it has recently been occupied, or at least something has recently brought in not dry vegetation. So it may be still occupied from time to time by someone or something. So, all right. Noting that, I will ask the rest of the group, how would you like me to proceed? I'm usually pretty good about scouting stuff out, so if you'd like me to sneak around a bit in there and see what else I can find, I sure can. I would like to respectfully ask that our new friend, Mr. Giddis, I believe, follow at a bit of a distance just in case anything happens like what happened with that blast of cold. I'm not the sturdiest, but I'm usually pretty good at avoiding harm sometimes. If that sounds good.
Okay.
Unless anybody wants to go into the room with me, I think it'd probably be better if I go in as stealthily as I can and sneak around a bit, see if I can find anything without hopefully being found myself. Going back in the direction of the door.
Okay.
If anybody chooses to follow me, great. if not, I will attempt to not die in this room. So. And I'm definitely making a stealth roll at advantage with my cloak because I want to not be noticed by anything that might be in the room and capable of noticing. So,
Sure.
all right.
What the fuck? Why are there two of you now?
Because my that second one doesn't have vision.
One of them doesn't have dark vision?
Yeah.
It does have dark vision. It has 60 feet of dark vision.
Well, it wasn't working, so I placed down a new one, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, 27 stealth is pretty stealthy, I think.
Okay. And I am going in here and likewise making a perception roll. Again, also at advantage because of the shield. So I find things. I don't always survive things, but I find things. And hopefully don't get down by the thing. Oh, wow.
24.
Nice.
You do not sense or identify the presence of any other living creature in this room with you.
Okay, that was the main concern. That and potentially traps, but it looks like this looks more. This gives more of the vibe, maybe, I don't know, laboratory than room full of traps, but I don't know.
You do
I
also
guess I
see
could-
there is a door on the opposite side of the chamber from you now. Thankfully, this time one with a handle.
Okay, so over by the
Don't touch the handle.
Over across the way.
Yeah, I see one down in the southeast corner. So yeah. All right. I would. Okay. One thing I'm probably not going to invest. Well, I don't know. This looks potentially dangerous up here, but also like the most interesting thing in the room by a lot.
It's the only active thing in the room. It's a boiling cauldron that's boiling over a fire.
Yeah, it's doing something. I don't know.
Somebody lit that fire.
Yeah, and also somebody placed some kinds of herbs and leaves here to dry on the netting down in the south part of the room. So,
can we see this dead creature in there?
You see what you see on the map.
Yeah.
Yep. If anybody wants to investigate the kind of guts and bones on the ground, I'm not going to stop them. It looks not small, so I'm not really good at the natural world. So probably what I would do is I would attempt to get a bit closer to the cauldron and maybe make an Arcana check on it. So if I can do that from the distance where I am now, that's probably what I would do. I'd just like see if I can determine if there's anything of magical note relating to the glowy green bubbling cauldron of stuff. So
do you have alchemist's tools?
No one has alchemist tools. All I have is Arcana.
Then it's hard to determine what exactly that liquid is.
Okay.
You can make an intelligence check, just straight intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, I'll just do that. See what happens. So,
it has a higher DC if you do not have the tools to identify the liquid.
If I have wished dozens of times that I had proficiency in that, but no, I have navigator's tools because it seemed like a good idea at the time. So, yay. Anyway, let's see what happens. Probably not.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cauldron of Mystery liquid eludes you.
Yeah. Well, I guess if the barbarian is coming into the room after me, all I will note in her direction is mystery cauldron. Wouldn't touch it if I were you, but I'm not going to stop you. Although, if you're going to touch it, just let me know so I can go somewhere else before you do.
Let's see. I can have Chance
I
do it.
don't necessarily want to stand next to somebody who is
No, Chance
tasting
doesn't.
delicious cauldron. But yeah, if Chance... Oh, Chance is actually pretty smart. So
Chance got a 13.
Yeah.
He's worse than you, apparently, at identifying
Can
cauldron.
I
Is it-
try?
Is it
Well-
only an intelligence check then?
You can't. Do you have the ability to hit higher than a 20?
No. No, I don't.
Then no.
I do, but it's a slim chance.
if
Hey.
you can hit a 22 or higher,
I would have to roll a 20.
then
But I
I
could
mean
give
you
it a
can go
shot.
for it. I mean you might as well try for the natural 20.
Yeah, I don't think you can use guidance on yourself
That's
for this.
a saving throw.
Well,
Roll
that's
a
saving.
check.
Oh, sorry. What am I rolling?
Click on the word intelligence in your intelligence.
Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh, so close.
So close, yeah.
Too bad.
17. Yeah, no, unfortunately the mystery liquid eludes all of you. You have no
Okay,
idea.
well, I mean, what do we know? What can we discern with our senses? Is it's incredibly foul smelling, or the stench of death is just in this entire room?
It is a bubbling cauldron full of horrid smelling green liquid that's cooking over a fire in the north end of the room.
Does
All
it?
right.
I guess it does. The particular kind of hard from it smell distinct from the hard from the pile of bones and blood and guts on the floor?
Probably. I feel like you guys.
Okay, so-
I feel like you have experienced enough to know what acid smells like.
Oh,
It smells like acid.
so it's a sharper smell. Okay, good to know.
Boiling cauldron of acid. Sounds great.
Yeah.
I love this place.
Okay.
But this creature is dead. So it drank the acid, or it was acidized, or it just something happened to it.
You can make
Yeah.
a nature or medicine check
Ooh,
to
yeah.
determine
If
what
anybody
creature that was.
listening-
I
Yeah,
do have
go ahead.
medicine.
Do
I've
that.
made-
Do that.
Let's see if I can do it. There we go.
18.
Wait.
Well, Hieronymus would be the only one who wouldn't know what this is, unfortunately,
Oh.
because you haven't seen one of these yet.
Okay. Well, I don't know what it is, guys, but it's dead. That much I
Um,
can-
Well, I can try making a roll. Selra, you want to try to give it a go? Nature or something? I don't know.
Sora's decent at nature
Hey, there
stuff,
we go.
I think, right?
Come on.
You have tribal shit that you do.
Yeah.
I'm going to try some tribal shit.
Hey, like making stuff out of dead things is like 25% of being a barbarian, right?
Something like that.
You mean like making stuff out of hides and horns,
That
and
was sore
hooves,
throat. So.
teeth,
Bones and shit.
and bones and shit.
Sometimes actually making stuff out of shit.
Yeah, well.
Let's hope not.
It's a good fire starter.
Especially guano.
Dried
And I think we all know why.
shit. Dried
Yeah.
shit is fires.
Exactly.
Because of the methane in it.
Just give me 1 minute. I'm looking up an ability.
Sora's subclass has nature-focused stuff sometimes, so...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Primal knowledge or something like that.
Mhm.
Or
I don't know if it just gives you proficiency or if you have advantage or what, I don't know.
Just need to look up wiki dot. Come on.
I mean, isn't it on your character sheet?
okay. Well, realistically, while she's doing that, I would probably be making my way around in the direction of the odd sort of aquatic hero statue, and I would probably, realistically, I'd probably do a perception check just to see if I spot any obvious dangerous trap-like triggers or anything like that. Because that's the first place my mind is going to go when I see statue of an important person potentially. So I will attempt to do a perception while that's going on. So,
Nature check, right?
Nature check, yeah.
questioning on the statue. Wow. Nice and stuff.
Nice.
Oh,
That is probably really low. So,
It was a 15 plus whatever you are.
oh, it's a minus.
No? Yeah, sure.
It's a 13.
Okay. 13's not going to do it. I will say, I will give you this. An 18 medicine check, Hieronymus. This appears to be the carcass of a shark of some kind. Probably seen one of these before, hanging from the wall of a distant coastal town. But this skeleton is much larger than any you've ever seen.
Okay. I'll relay that information. My friends, I think I know what this creature is, although I haven't seen one in a long time, but it appears to me to be a sea creature, a predator, something that existed in my world when I lived in it, off the coast, and it is a very fearsome creature.
Before anyone comments, yes, I know shark skeletons are made of cartilage. Just roll with it.
what did they call them?
We call them big toothy faces, but I'm not sure what word you have for them. In our language, it was shark.
Oh, that means this is okay. Can I?
I'm loosely translating.
You can
I have
roll.
seen something that has been described as a shark.
You can roll with
Giant
advantage.
Giant bitey Edie fish, that's what we call them.
Yeah. We call them jaws.
Do I intelligence roll, I guess, to figure out what he's saying?
Bruce. We called him Bruce.
If you wanted to make a nature or medicine check with advantage, you could. Because you're the only one who hasn't rolled for it.
Oh, I guess I haven't yet. All right. Okay. Am I good to resolve my perception check on the statue first? That is where I was looking.
If you want to do it first, yeah. What were you looking for specifically?
Any trap-like triggers, basically. Any obvious sort of wires, push plates, any sort of off-looking sections of floor, or anything like that immediately around or on the statue.
You do not notice anything around the statue. It appears to be just a mundane statue.
Okay. In that case, I am for the moment comfortable with turning my back on it and attempting let's see, not really great at either of those, so I'll go with nature. I'm slightly less bad at nature, so all right, nature with advantage. Here goes.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So this is the corpse of a Skylancer.
Ah, okay. Well, I will.
Something that you fought before.
Yeah, I will sort of narrate the short version of that of what I remember seeing these things do to Hieronymus, and I'll probably mention sort of. I think I remember them having some kind of strange ability tied to movement. I think, or was it? No, it's something that they can do where they can.
They were very fast. They're sharks with like this sawtooth horn protrusion coming out of their nose.
And
they're very fast,
flying.
and they can turn invisible at will.
That's what it was.
Oh,
They have an active camouflage ability.
Yeah, flying sneaky sharks.
flying creature.
Yeah, they fly now.
Yes.
Well, this is a very strange place. I mean, the world is not what it was, but even among strange places, this is one of the very strangest I think I have been in my travels. So maybe it's not a surprise that some of the wildlife that lives here is very wild in unexpected ways.
But why would this creature be in this chamber? And are there any other doors in this chamber? Is this a dead end?
I mean, you can go forward and look.
Oh yeah, come on in.
Currently, you're back at the throne. You're like shouting at him down the hallway.
Okay.
I'll just call back to him. Yeah, there's another door in here, and don't drink from the cauldron.
Chance is
Yeah,
going
okay.
to also follow you, and he's going to close the doors behind you as you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are. I can't. It's dark. It's dim in here. I can't see very well. But there's another door.
There's another door, yeah, on the opposite end of the room.
Opposite end of the room. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you
Well-
you can't, you maybe can't see it. You might have to do a light spell or something to see.
The cauldron is in this alcove on the north side of this map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will shout again over to him. Don't touch that.
So you actually
it's
don't,
dangerous.
Hieronymus. You don't actually see the door. You just see the cauldron and the light that it's emitting because of your
Yeah, it's
human eyes.
Dark. Okay. Yeah. Can I see enough to walk safely?
You can see enough to walk safely in the area that you can see.
I mean, I'll just stay near my companions. I imagine I would know that elves have dark vision or whatever.
Yeah, you're familiar with other races' ability to see in the dark.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a light spell, but I could cast it, but you know, if we can get by without casting it.
Well, it's just a cantrip, so go ahead if you really.
It is,
comfortable with it.
except I don't want to anything beyond that door to see the light.
Well, I think I might have a compromise in my inventory if you would like. I don't use them much, obviously, because us Genasi can see in the dark just fine. But I think I might have a torch. Let me see if I have one. Okay.
Well, I can cast a light spell. If it's light spell is basically a torch, isn't it?
It's a torch.
I mean,
It's a torch that goes onto any object you want. Doesn't burn it.
why don't I just cast light then, just so we see what we're doing? But again, don't want to announce our presence to whatever's on the other side. But this whole palace is basically empty, right? As far as we know.
Yep. So far.
Yeah. As far as
Why don't I go ahead and
cast?
cast? I'll cast light then.
Let me do this. I want to make sure of something real quick. I don't know if Suladak has a light on it already.
Ooh,
I don't remember if I did that
No.
That would kind of make sense.
because I might have just forgotten to turn it on for you. In that case, you don't need it.
First follower of a sun god. That would make. I'm curious.
Suladak.
Ooh.
Strangely enough, Suladak does not give off light.
Huh.
He shoots light out of his head, but he doesn't naturally give off light. I should change that.
Yeah.
but It's fine.
No, it's all right.
I feel like
I mean, whatever it is.
I feel like light on weapons just deletes stealth as an option, so I don't typically like to do it.
Well, what are the? Have you? Sorry, above game for a second. Have you already determined the minor beneficial and major beneficial properties?
Yeah, we had him roll for that last time. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave him proficiency in intimidation, an increased movement speed, and one other thing that I can't remember. Oh, and fireball.
Oh,
Yeah. How about that? You know what I'll do? I think I'll draw Suladak and cast light on the head of the mace and hold it up like a torch. And that way I'll have a weapon in my hand just in case, and then we'll have a source of light.
smart.
Okay, so as you do that, the light spell begins to take effect on Suladak. It's 20/20, right? 20 feet of dim, 20 feet of bright.
What do you say?
20
companion?
foot 20 foot radius, dim for 20. Yes, 20 and 20.
So you're used to the light spell just kind of making an object luminant in some way. This time when you cast it, it's like the head of the mace lights on fire, as if it were actually a torch.
Oh, nice. Okay. Gaddis will say, "There. I think that's better."
I nod over to him. Good, probably a good call. I think the most important thing right now is that maybe we don't want to step in shark bits,
Yes.
and definitely, I know I've said it before. Don't drink the cauldron. It's
Well, I
potentially-
also want to see what's coming for us if anything does.
Smart.
I
Okay.
stick with horse.
Okay.
But I'll stay kind of in the back a little bit, but I'll hold it. I'll hold the Morning Star up to light the chamber as much as I can, and then let's take another look around and see if we notice anything new or different.
Okay. And you said there were a collection of bones and shells on this shelf, right?
Yeah, looks like fish skeletons and dried clams and seashells and bits of coral.
I doubt anything of that would be particularly familiar to me, so.
By all accounts, this looks like some kind of alchemy experiment, given all the context
very
clues.
Yeah, they're trying to do something and it didn't work.
Or
Or it did work.
Or maybe it's in the process. I mean, if it didn't work, why would it be in the process of cooking?
Cooking? Well, yeah. And who's doing this experiment? God, okay. This is just a chamber of death. And somebody left it. Nobody cleaned it up, so.
Well, sometimes magic gets a little messy, so. I think probably what I would do is not that the other stuff is of no interest, but the big shiny statue thing is probably of the most interest to me. So I would probably, since I've looked around and found no obvious signs of traps, I would probably attempt to do investigation on the statue. So
yeah, it's a good call.
Okay.
Just see if there's anything.
I mean, we all should if we can. Nothing else in this room is moving or alive or anything, right?
It's the focal point of the room, so it might be. I might learn something from getting up close and investigating. So here goes. Whoa. Door. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I'll take a 30.
The statue a little bit.
Damn.
You see that one of the statue's fins on its aquatic lower half is hinged.
Ooh. Is that another door?
Yes.
Another door. Nice. It's the doorknob. Or it's the hinge to an acid trap. Or it's going to summon more sky sharks.
I think just given my current experience with things that I don't necessarily want to trigger, like while I'm touching them, I would probably attempt to do some mage hand here and see if I can use the mage hand to manipulate the unusual fin at like about 15 feet back here.
Sure.
So I will attempt to do that. Do I need to do a sleight of hand roll?
Nope. You just it's a switch, you can pull it. The mage hand it doesn't appear because yours is invisible, right? You can feel your mage hand take effect, and you watch as the fin depresses into the statue, and you hear a click in the door next to you, Hieronymus.
Well,
the door clicked. Okay.
Gaddis would not recognize the statue, no.
I didn't think so. Okay, it clicked, so...
I'll go down toward the door, and I will probably check the door for any kind of a trap mechanism. Just because it's unlocked doesn't mean it's definitely safe. So,
and there's been traps in previous doors, and there's a dead shark on the ground, and cauldron of acid.
The shark might have touched this door. I don't know.
You could have used the cauldron of acid to burn down the door, maybe. I don't know. All right, yeah, sure. Make
I don't want to touch the cauldron.
Make an investigation check. Excuse me.
Investigation on the door. Here it goes.
Man, you have my permission to make all my rolls today.
Well, there's a few things I'm good at, and that is one.
I mean, that's 12. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
12 modifier.
That's rogues for you, baby. Rogues and wizards go together pretty well when it comes to intelligence-based checking.
Yeah,
there does not
surviving things though.
There does not appear to be any kind of obvious trap on the door. You're fairly confident that you could just open this now and it would be fine.
All right. Well, I will turn back to the rest of the group. Is there anything we want to take a closer look at in here before we proceed? Anybody?
No.
Have I seen anything that looks like any kind of books in my wanderings around the room, or should I give it another kind of pass? Because sometimes alchemists read things, so
You
sometimes
don't
not.
see any kind of literature in here, no.
Yeah, no kelp plates or anything. Okay.
No.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I will open the door and. You know what? I'm going to do one more thing just to see. Can I get through this net down here, or is it completely blocking the kind of the sleeping area in the corner?
I
Is
mean,
it just kind of-
you can go up and over it.
Okay. I think I might try that just to see if take a look at the bed and get maybe a little bit more sense of whoever or whatever lives here. So, do I need to do acrobatics or what am I doing?
No, I mean it's a net. You can just climb on it. I'm not gonna make you
Okay.
roll for that.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
gonna.
You lived on a fucking ship for a long time. You're used to rigging.
That's a good deal. That doesn't sort of familiar.
The bed itself is comprised of now rotting wood. It looks very flimsy. Like if you just like took your hand and grabbed a piece of it, you could probably rip off a chunk of the wood.
I don't know that I would want to do that necessarily, but I guess do I see anything under or next to the bed of note? I'm going to try not to stand on the bed since it's rickety at best.
No, just rotting wood. I will say
Okay.
that you don't think this bed is from here, like this realm. This is probably something that was salvaged from a ship that crashed here or something.
Huh.
Because there's not really a lot of places where people get lumber down here in the dead coral reef.
That's weird. So
Anything you see that's made of wood is probably salvage.
yeah, kind of interesting, but I don't know that I would need to take a chunk of rotted wood. So
What an odd chamber. I know we're under the ocean or whatever, but this is weird.
Well, that being noted, can I take a closer look at these leaves drying on the net?
Sure. Make a nature check for me.
Yeah, I'll do that again. Let's see how it does this time. Probably not great. That's it. Yeah, that's about right.
You're not quite sure what kind of foliage grows down here. What's managed to be cultivated in this weird mutant wasteland. But whatever it is, it's some form of ingredient for something. That's about as much as I can tell you.
Okay.
It's like this, it's almost like a grass combined with a moss. It's a very strange plant life, but it's being essentially like tied to and dried on the net for use in some kind of alchemical thing.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm good for right now, so I'm good to proceed unless anybody has any particular other recommendations for doing anything in here. So.
No, in fact, I'd like to not be in here.
That sounds good. It's stinky. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. Attempting to open the door. Stand back. Or don't. Okay.
You can open it yourself. There you go. Okay. Yeah, there's a short hallway. Beyond the doorway, curves to your left, followed by a staircase descending into darkness.
Carefully stepping in the doorway. All right. Move it a bit further. Okay. And I'm still going to make a perception check just in case. I've recently got hit in the face by a trap. That's gonna have me jittery for a little while.
Okay.
All right. Well, it'll eventually do its thing.
27.
There we go.
You don't see or sense any traps in this hallway or on the staircase.
Okay. Well, I will call back over my shoulder. Probably, yeah.
I'm with you.
Stairs. Anybody wants to follow, please do. Yeah, I guess if anybody else wants to team up, well, I'll ask. Hey, Selma, would you mind kind of, if possible, getting in between Hieronymus and myself, if you can fit? So, just I'd feel comfortable with somebody a little bit tough behind me, if that's okay. No offense, Hieronymus.
None taken.
Okay.
It's just Selma shrugged off that frost like it was nothing. So, okay, I will attempt to go down the stairs first. But actually, as I'm going down the stairs, I'm definitely making a stealth roll in the attempt to do it quietly, just in case I pop up in the middle of something.
Sure.
Where I could be noticed. So,
go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
All right. Quietly descending. Or actually, do they go up or down?
They go down.
Huh. Okay. Going down. If anybody wants to follow me, I ain't stopping them, but I'm definitely cautiously proceeding.
Okay. So, the staircase winds down deeper and deeper into the bowels of this castle until you come to a landing, and what appears to be a room constructed of stone beyond. There are a number of candles, like dozens and dozens of candles, that are set onto the floor in clusters to provide light for at least parts of the chamber. It's still fairly dark, but Hieronymus' light spell plus these set lit candles provide some form of light. It smells like brine down here is the best way to put it. And there's still a lingering hint of the acrid smell of acid from before, kind of mixing in with it. The air is cold and damp. You can hear condensation dripping off of the ceiling and onto the floor in some distant part of this place.
That's unusual.
What was something was dripping?
You can hear condensation dripping off of the ceiling and onto the floor.
Okay. Okay. So this whole area is moist. Is there a door? What's at the end of this hallway? I can't see.
At the end of the stair, well, I'm leaving you on that
Staircase?
map for now. I don't have another map for you. I just have
I
descriptors.
see. Okay.
Until you get to where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward, those of you with dark vision, you can see several avenues of continuance here. There is hallways to the left, right, and straight ahead.
Well, I guess first I'd probably check out the hallway to the left and see if I can hear, see, or smell anything of note other than just the general damp brininess coming from that direction. So,
sure.
Make
me a perception check.
Okay.
The rest of you, are you following him, or are you letting him go ahead of you?
No, well,
tentatively following like 20 feet out.
Okay. If you're doing so with any form of stealth, I would need you to roll a check for that.
Oh, yeah.
24 in perception, sure.
Yep, and stealth. You better believe. So, stealth.
Smash the wall.
I get to add my strength mod and advantage.
Stealthing.
I
Hieronymus.
sincerely apologize.
Oh, hello.
Boss asked me to stay like 30 minutes more, and given how I'm only getting like 5.5 hours next week, the extra 30 minutes was nice.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So let me catch you up on where we're at here. You opened the door. There was another door that was trapped that Kona colded you.
Frost
What
in
was
the
the
face.
other?
Yeah.
What was through the door?
A cone of cold, glyph of warding.
Oh, no, I misspoke. How did we open it? Did we just dispel
Oh,
it?
yeah, dispel magic twice. Seemed to work. You on one on each door. You managed to hit it both times, so decent enough. Both doors were magically locked. One of them was magically trapped, and the trap went off. Everyone took a little bit of damage and then was healed. Everyone took a little bit of damage and was healed. You found the room that you're currently in is predominantly smells like death. There's the desiccated corpse of a Skylancer in the middle of the floor. There's a bubbling cauldron of green acid in the northernmost alcove. There's a bronze statue that contained a switch that opened the door to this hallway that you're standing in front of. And there's a net with drying alchemical ingredients, plants on it, as well as a desk with many other desiccated little bits of sea life, like dried clams and fish bones and coral and shit like that.
Oh, and a halfway rotted wooden bed way down in the southwest corner of the room.
Yeah.
Of no note other than probably don't jump on it because it is trash.
Yeah. It's old and rotten.
All right, then.
You have descended a staircase, and you are following at a distance from Lemuel as he is scouting ahead for you some of the chambers at the bottom of the staircase in what is essentially the dungeons of the palace.
If I can, I would like to at least check like the desk if there's like any notebooks or anything there.
There was not any literature in the room, no. It was just stuff used to make whatever's in that cauldron.
Leaves and bones and guts and shells.
I had you roll an intelligence check to see if it could identify what was going on, and you rolled a 13 because you don't have any alchemist tools on you. I wasn't able to give you much more of a bonus other than that. So you are unaware of what that liquid is. Other than the fact that it's probably acid. Okay. With your 24 perception check, down the left hallway, you see yet more hallway. But as you turn to head back to your companions, you see in an alcove to the west of the staircase, there is what appears to be a cluster of coral and various other like dried, crusty sea life clinging onto a corpse that is like fused to the wall down here.
Huh. Weird. Okay. Would this be a good candidate for somebody who's like would know a bit about medicine? Or I mean, I could try making a nature roll, but you know what? I'll give it a shot. See if my little knowledge of the natural world is any match for this.
Hey, you've been rolling good all day.
Well, what are you trying to determine from this?
from the mysterious growths on the, I guess, holding the bones to the wall. I guess trying to think, would I notice anything particularly special about the coral or leaves growing over it? It seems like growing out of a wall would be an odd place for this sort of wildlife to be.
Okay.
So, is there something special about them that's making them grow here, or?
So as you step towards the corpse, you get to about 5 feet away from it, and you're about to reach out and touch some of the coral, and then you hear the cracking of coral and the breaking of this like dried shit as the corpse wrenches itself from the wall and lunges at you.
Crap.
Damn it.
Should I be doing an initiative roll? Because that sounds like a thing I need to do.
It does miss you. It's not very good at what it's doing. It had to wrench itself from the wall, so you have a chance to jump back. Go ahead and we'll go ahead and roll initiative here.
Okay.
You hear
This is gonna be ugly.
You hear the breaking and cracking of coral from other places in the hallway as well.
I rolled what did I roll? A 19?
Oh no, we're not doing this fucking song. Hold on.
I rolled a 19. Fucking A.
Fucking
All right. See, I was ready for some shit to go down.
Hey.
Do kind of an impromptu turn order here. You guys probably won't see the turn order, but I'll have it on my end.
Cool. Oh yeah, it's popping up over here.
Okay.
So, although I don't see anything else but the party on there yet. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the things that I'm rolling initiative for won't be on the initiative tracker.
Okay. Fun.
Do one more. Okay, so Selra's first up in initiative here.
So it goes up to one of the things and stabs them.
Take a shot.
Doing the.
So I will give you this. If you're going to make a melee attack against this creature, you're going to take 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You can roll with disadvantage to avoid this damage.
Oh, since I'm recklessing, I get to roll normally.
Oh, there's a point.
14. Yep, 14 hits. Go ahead.
Bonk.
14 plus stuff.
Lord.
These things have an AC of 10, so if you want to hit it, it's
Was
probably going to be easy.
Was it attached to the wall? Wait, I
It
kinda
was.
don't know where this is.
It was attached to the wall in an alcove to the left of the staircase. You
Okay.
heard something cracking as it wrenched itself from the wall. You heard a Lemuel yelp and jump back, and you see him draw his weapons as this corpse shambles out of the alcove and towards him.
Okay. Yeah. shit.
Fucking part of the ship, part of the crew looking ass.
Exactly.
Wall skeleton.
If I go back to the other map, I can give you what he looks like. Here, hold on. Where? Let's see. It's an undead. I gotta go look for it. Here we go. Here's
19 damage.
That's what they look like. Just blow up the image for you.
Okay.
It's not actually
But
that big, but
He's not behind us. You're just showing us the image, right?
right, correct, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. 19 points of damage sounds good.
Yep, and second attack. 16 hit.
Yep. If it's above a 10, it's gonna hit.
Hmm.
These things are not hard to hit at all.
13.
Okay, 13 more points of damage sounds good.
End turn.
As you take your axe and hack off, you're hacking off shards of coral that are going in all sorts of directions. Hieronymus, you're up next.
Hieronymus will make a startled cry of surprise, but immediately turn, as if having done this before, and raises his outstretched open palm toward what would be the sky, and he throws it toward the ground as he casts Sacred Flame.
Okay. There's a dexterity saving throw on my end. Uh, 16, which I think fails.
Spell save DC is 17.
Yeah, it does fail. So go ahead and roll your Sacred Flame damage for me.
Let me go find it. There she is.
Yeah, 25 damage. You immolate this thing immediately. This dried husk of a creature goes up in holy flame and burns to ash at your feet.
He will straighten his robes and shake his shoulders and nod confidently at everyone.
You can hear from...
Be very satisfied with himself.
Go ahead and make me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
All of you can do this.
Perception with advantage.
Why is there this giant one behind me?
That's just an example.
Yeah, it's just an image of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So all of you hear the sounds of at least two more coming from opposite hallways.
Okay.
One is coming from your left and one is coming from your right. They shamble into view fairly soon. You do not see them yet. But it is Lemuel's turn unless Hieronymus wants to do anything else.
Other than shrug his shoulders and reset his mace, holding it up high to provide light, he's going to look around at the sounds and try and spot anything else that might be coming. But other than that, he's just going to be alert and aware.
Okay. Lemuel, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm thinking. I guess, do I see any kind of... Is there any kind of debris or items on the floor anywhere near me, like any sort of loose object? Like stone or chunk of coral or piece of bone or...
There. Go ahead. There is a skeleton covered by dust and debris in one corner. It's not an animated skeleton. It's some other dead poor soul. And there is a fairly large ceramic jug in the corner.
Okay. You know what? Of the two things, let's see. This. This event. I will probably attempt to do to ready a first level cast of this.
Okay.
And if anything, if I see anything hostile entering my direct line of sight, let's see. Or I guess, yeah, that would have an unobstructed path between itself and, let's see, what weighs 1 to 5 pounds. I'm guessing the jug's probably too big, so I will attempt to just use catapult on the skull of the skeleton that's over there in the corner, and just use that to launch with catapult at the first hostile thing that I see that is that is within its line of flight, basically. So.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep,
Chance.
and I will actually do that with a second level slot. So.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be potentially 48. Just like that.
Chance, you can hear the shambling of dried coral-encrusted corpses approaching. You do not see them yet.
All right. Let's see, what's the range on this spell again? Chance is going to ready a firebolt for the first corpse that comes in vision as he kind of turns to face the back. And since Faye goes right after him, I'm going to tell you he's going to ready to bite the first thing to get within range. First hostile to get within range.
All right, sounds good. The first of the corpses gets to take their turn. Okay, so
do we have another map, or we're in this corridor on what you're showing?
I'm just keeping track of what's going on. I'm not going to use the map that I'm on right now to visualize because it's
okay.
It's old and incomplete. It's something that I
need
abandoned.
to imagine there's hallways.
I'm just using it for reference, but yeah, we can use our imagination for this fight and then move on.
I mean, but the hallways are to the left and right of the end of this corridor that we're looking at right now on the screen.
Yeah.
Kind of where.
Well, there's other things to the left and to the right of you, like other corridors and other hallways and rooms and stuff. But you don't see past 40 feet. Like it goes further than your dark vision can see. So the first of the corpses
coming from, right?
There's one coming from the left and one coming from the right.
Okay.
The first of the creatures makes its appearance around a corner. Everybody's held actions that are ranged go off now. We'll start with Lemuel. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and do your catapult.
Okay. And he would have to make a dex save against 17. So if he makes it, great. He doesn't get damaged by anything, but if he doesn't...
Probably not. He's got a -2 to dexterity.
Yeah, so that's 48, so I'll roll that. Okay. Oh. That's terrible.
Damn, 3 ones?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why I have Elemental Adept.
Well, doesn't work on bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
He got hit by a skull, so...
Yeah. It was a catapult. It's a second level catapult.
Not bad. I stand corrected though.
The skull, it does shatter against the corpse's coral, but does not appear to do too much damage, unfortunately. Firebolt is up next, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I don't see anything.
What do you mean?
I don't see any monsters from here. Like this, my vision stops right there. Like I can see limestone, but I can't see anything past it.
We're using our imagination for this fight. We're not on a map with actual enemies moving around.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, 20 is definitely going to hit. 28 points of damage, sure. Firebolt rockets toward this thing and blasts a section of coral off of its upper torso.
Something and
Flames of Phlegethos activates. So you watch Hieronymus as when Chance casts his fire spell, not only does it blast the coral off of this thing and almost kill it in one go, he wreathes himself in flame in a radius around him, in case anything gets too close, he can burn it.
Yeah. Like a fire shield.
Kind of, yeah.
And it sheds
temporary fire
bright light to 30 and another dim light to 30 beyond that. So that's
wow.
better than
Okay.
stuff.
A little bit of fire.
Hieronymus is astonished. I mean, he would definitely be astonished at that for sure. I don't know that that's something he would have maybe ever seen. You yourself is not something he's ever seen. So anything you do is probably going to be.
I mean, if you've seen a tiefling ever, then you might have seen something similar to this because this is the tiefling racial.
You would be aware of tieflings, but you would maybe not be aware of the Flames of Phlegethos.
I mean,
effect.
the fire elemental aspects of how, I don't know that he's familiar with that.
Yeah.
He may have heard of it, may have read of it, but now you're there in the hallway with him.
For the record, this is hellfire. This is not normal fire. This is like a fire derived from an infernal bloodline. Something
Okay.
that you know that tieflings can call upon in certain instances.
I guess I would know. I'm assuming I would know a little something about them, but
Yeah, tieflings are people who are born with, or well, basically they're born with some kind of infernal connection in their blood from their ancestry. Either someone made a deal with the devil, or shagged a devil, or something. But they have a devilish origin somewhere in their family tree.
Yeah, I think some of them.
Were they? No, go ahead.
I was think there's some that are abyssal related, but
Yeah.
Would they be a race that existed in the world before it was shattered?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just wondering, like, what is his frame of reference here?
Yes. You're
Okay.
familiar with.
I'm familiar. Okay.
You're familiar with tieflings, less so with Ganassi and Shadar Kai, which are shadow elves. You may have heard of them in your studies and as a priest, but they're very rare. They're planar affiliated bloodlines.
Yeah, I don't know if he
are not very common.
I mean,
at all.
he may have seen or met one, but he was mostly in the human world.
Yeah, you dealt mostly with humans, elves, and dwarves.
Yeah.
Can I see Chance at all from where I am?
Yeah, you are all in the same room together. So
in that case, I will call over to Hieronymus. Chance has a bit of an affinity for hellfire, for lack of a better word, but that which you see on him now only harms those who would strike him. It will not harm you if he draws close.
Very well, thank you.
Cool, thanks.
Thank you.
So
Undead coming.
Corpse will shamble up to somebody. Let's see, who do we want to try and hit here? Let's try.
I'm probably toward the front, so I would figure I'd probably be like toward the front, but a bit to the side if possible, depending on how the room's laid out.
So it shambles forward. It takes this fireball to the chest, and almost kind of tumbles forward a little bit, like throws its torso forward, and shards of coral fly out of its body in a 15-foot cone. I will need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw, except for Selra and Lemuel.
Huh. Okay.
Dexterity, okay.
DC of 13. Okay.
Yeah, that's about right for him.
Wow.
He's not.
Maybe Fuego will dodge.
Not the.
I mean, to be fair, it can only hit me once, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Ouch.
So that is a failure on both ends. So that is 10 points of slashing damage to both Hieronymus and Chance.
Yikes.
Okay.
Alright, so I take 10 damage.
So 12, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. The next corpse begins to shamble down the hallway. You can see, as it turns a corner, you can see it approaching, but it is fairly slow, so it's not able to get to you this turn, and might not get to you the next turn, even if it dashes. So you can see it kind of starting to shamble down the hallway at the very least. So you're up next. It is about 35 feet away from you at the moment.
Well, I have 40 feet of movement, so. Reckless swing.
Sure.
On the phone? Yeah.
I think unless you roll a natural 1
Yeah.
twice. Well, you're doing your advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Take your points of piercing damage, please. 3 points.
It's halved because.
Yeah, 1 point of piercing damage.
Where are you? There you go.
The corpse raises an arm to defend, and some of the shards from your hit are going to fly into your arm. Cut you a little bit.
Ouch.
He takes 11
11 points there.
and second hits.
Second hit, take another 1 point of piercing damage.
Yeah, I'll do it after the damage for 20.
So another 20 points, sounds good. Alright.
And Buggy, he's pushed back 5 feet. 10
Okay.
feet because of height.
10 feet or 5 feet?
Let me just double check. If my sheet will load. What? Never mind. Because I can't. Disregard.
That would have had to have been with your pike, huh?
Yep.
Okay. So still 35 feet away. Okay. Sounds good. Hieronymus is up next.
Okay. The closest one to me is.
Closest one to you is about 10 feet away from you at the moment.
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay. Okay. We're gonna shout a holy word at him.
Alright. Go ahead and ping that in the chat for me.
It's a ranged spell. Oops, sorry. Ranged spell attack, I think.
Yeah, go ahead and cast it. There we go. Oh yeah, sure. 17
Shbam.
points of radiant damage. Your holy word disintegrates it completely.
Fucko, bitch!
You just go meow, and then it fucking just it fucking shatters into a million pieces. All right, so that one's gone.
Let's see. Bonus action, but not spell, right?
Yeah, you can use a bonus action if you want to cast a spell. You used a cantrip this
I used a cantrip, yeah.
this thing, so
So
you can
what I'd like
still
to
have a
do-
level spell left if you want.
And we don't know how many more, but we know that there's at least one more. Is that right?
There is one more that you can see down the hallway from you.
Okay, but we don't know beyond that. Plus, we're descending into this thing. So, if he can, he'd like to cast Bless on everybody. As
Bless
a level two.
is an action, not a bonus action.
Oh, it's not a bonus action. Yeah, I was gonna try and. Well, okay. Can I? Well, okay. I think most of these spells are actions, not bonus actions. So.
Yeah.
We'll hold off then for now.
Okay. Lemuel, there is one more corpse left that you can see shambling down the hallway at you, currently engaged with Saura.
Okay.
If you wanted to do whatever you're going to do to it. It's only got 14 hit points left, so do what you
How far
gotta do.
away is it from? How far away is it from me, approximately?
From you, it is 40 feet away.
40 feet. Thank you. We'll do a thing. Okay. Let's see if that works. That's what we have. All right. I am going to use this.
Sure.
So,
Make your roll.
range spell attack. There it is. Okay. Oh,
17, yep.
okay.
19 points of necrotic damage will do it. Basically, choke out the corpse with a ghostly hand.
Crunch.
Nice. So far, so good.
Okay.
That is the last of the corpses that you see for now.
Okay. All right. Hey.
Okay. Is initiative over or no?
Yes.
Okay, because that would be a giant clue.
And
You would hear them shambling down the hallway if any more were coming. They are very loud when they move because of the nature of dried coral scraping against stone.
Excellent.
All
right.
Okay. I guess now that the fight's been resolved, I would probably go investigate the jug just to see if it's the general area of the jug, and if I don't see anything interesting in that, then I would probably investigate what's left of the skeleton near it.
Sure. Nothing interesting on either front.
No?
Other than the fact that there's just a dead guy in the hallway. The ceramic jug is filled with dust and debris. It's not anything important. There's nothing in there really. It's just empty. And the skeleton appears to be some kind of humanoid at one point that has long since died and has been abandoned and forgotten in this dungeon.
Okay. Do I see any kind of markings on the jug itself, like any kind of pattern or anything?
No, it's a very simple. It's a simple jug. It's just basically a clay pot.
All right. Well, I was going to wave Chance over to see if he could find any historic interest here, since this is kind of his thing. But, yeah.
I'll take a look regardless.
Yeah. Hey, I found an old pot. You like these, right?
Sure. Roll a history check with your profession die.
Some old pot or an old pot?
Just an old ceramic pot.
No, I know. I'm joking.
Oh.
Yeah, hard to lighted blunt underwater. 29. Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
It's a ceramic pot.
It is the most ceramic-y of pots.
I will say also, it is a ceramic pot that's probably not from here. Hard to kiln ceramic underwater. So this was likely salvaged from somewhere. Either a shipwreck or something, but does not appear to be super old. So likely within the last, like post-breaking world,
Well, that doesn't make any sense off of what we know, because then that means someone's been in here and at some time in the past 1,000 years. But
there
according
are
to
actively lit candles all over the floor. So I would say so, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about the lit candles. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, this place was supposedly hasn't been opened
Right.
since the breaking, according to our gracious host.
Well, opened from the other side at least. What lies beyond us, I'm guessing, has another way in or out. But I guess we'll see.
Also, I just realized with magic, like the candles being lit doesn't necessarily mean age. It's like you can have like some funny like ever burning candles or some bullshit.
You could. I don't think any of you have detect magic up at the moment, so.
Yeah.
No.
I can take the trouble to do it, but that seems. I think I'd rather just go check out. Let's see, I've already checked out the left passageway, so I'll probably stealthily check out the middle passageway. So.
Well, to be clear, you looked down the left passageway, but you've not gone down the left passageway.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't see any particular kind of interesting, or I didn't hear any interesting noises, smell any interesting smells, or see any interesting sights.
Right.
In the short distance I've looked down there, so I'd probably check out the other two passages before proceeding, just to see if any of them are different.
From what you can see, they all look very similar. It's stone corridors lit partially by clusters of candles that have been left on the floor.
Okay. Well, in that case, and this is just something I'm doing about the game, so I'm going down the left passageway.
Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
Follow.
Yep.
Chance will follow along.
And I am making stealth and perception roll as I'm doing this, so I'll roll them right now. So
Definitely do that, yeah. If anyone's
I want
moving
to
stealthily, then please do so.
be seen if possible. So
7. In the shadows.
mm-hmm. Yeah, well, sometimes it's hard to see in the shadow.
But what we do in the shadows.
Yeah.
Is anybody else rolling stealth and perception?
I would suggest
I mean,
Oh, cool.
I mean, I will. I'm not really very good at it. Stealth and perception. All right, let's do stealth.
Actually, yeah. Does everybody
Yeah.
want to group up with me? Because there is something I can do that helps with that. Just if anybody's so inclined. So,
Yeah, if it's on what past that, I'd be down with that.
all right.
So, yeah.
I don't have a problem casting that. Although Hieronymus has already rolled, so I don't know.
I've already rolled. I don't know if it's too late now, but
If you want to have done it
Just-
beforehand, you can.
Yeah, it just seems prudent. So,
I mean, sure. You want me to re-roll? Or
I accidentally rolled the profession today, but
yeah.
my bad.
So,
That's fine.
yep.
So it's just
Just 28.
what is it?
And I get
Group
a-
sneak? What is this? What are we doing?
Pass without a
Here,
trace
I'll
adds
do it.
10 to your stealth check.
Oh, so that makes it a
Pretty
14.
awesome. Yeah. As
Okay, cool.
as an hour concentration. So y'all are all grouped up with me, so plus 10 to everyone. So
Yeah.
Also, if it matters,
So 14. Should I re-roll or just add the 10?
just
We'll just add the 10 to your. You just have a 14.
I mean, 14. Yeah.
Not
And then
terrible.
the perception check. Did you get that?
Yeah, 26. Yeah. Yeah, I got that.
oh, shit. So that's a 2. That's a 1 and an 8. But Fuego does have blind sense, if that matters at all.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Ooh.
So I will say in this chamber, as with most of these chambers in this place that you've seen so far, it's fairly barren. There's no like furniture or anything down there. There are like random bones scattered throughout the floor, clusters of candles. There are a couple of empty pots, but there is a chest in this room that is up a short flight of stairs to a raised platform that you could potentially open.
I will stay well back and cast Mage Hand to interact with the chest because Trickster's got a Trickster. So, Yep. Just doing that. And I am choosing to keep it invisible with the whole shenanigans thing. So,
Sure. Go ahead and roll me your sleight of hand check to unlock it as well.
sounds good.
Even with a natural 1, it's still a 15.
Yikes.
You unlock the chest. It's not a problem. When you unlock the chest with your mage hand, the lid, you lift the lid up, and nothing appears to be trapped or happens or anything. Some dust gets shaken off the top of the chest. If you root around in there with the mage hand for some stuff, you can hear it clanking against some glass on the inside.
Okay. I would probably at this point carefully go closer and just look inside the chest myself. I'll try not to touch anything at the moment, but just see if there's anything of interest other than just dust and inside of chest. So, let's see. I guess, would it be investigation or what?
So pick a number between 1 and 5.
Okay, 5.
Cool. There are 5 potions in this chest.
Whoa. Okay.
I wonder if I can get descriptions for them. I don't have descriptions for them. Let's see if I can look them up. Let's see. One of them has a transparent liquid that has a sliver of a fingernail, it looks like, inside.
Weird. Okay.
One of them is filled with what looks to be a cloud. There is one that is more viscous than water, so some type of oil.
It doesn't mix it like in the same thing. It just
There is one that is a reddish, like a deep crimson red color. And there's one that is has a slight yellow luminance to it.
Cool. I guess I will. Well, I mean, I could identify them, but it would take quite a while for me to do that ritual-wise. So, yeah, I don't know that I would have anything that I could roll to identify what's what with these.
I mean, you don't have proficiency. No one has proficiency in alchemist tools, so.
I don't. I'm starting to think nobody does in the entire world.
Except for the alchemist shops that are on the surface, but.
Yep. Trade secret. You'll have to take that to me if you want to know what it is.
I will say that you can make an intelligence check with a higher DC to try and identify what these things are, just based off of other potions you may have seen or have on your person.
Sure. Let's see what happens, and probably won't.
Do one for each potion.
I will do that. Intelligence 1. I'll do this on the fingernail potion. Because why not?
I'm looking for a 20 or higher on these.
Damn.
Yeah, no. It's got a fingernail. That's kind of gross. Okay. Good to know. And next, we'll go with the cloudy one. Oh,
Yes.
I know what the cloudy one is.
Outstanding.
Immediately.
You know exactly what that one is.
Yeah. The cloudy one is a potion of flying.
Now that's fun. Looks at boots.
Yeah.
Looks at potion. Shrugs. Okay. So maybe somebody can use it. Looks over at Selra's wings.
Looks over at Hieronymus with no discernible way to fly.
Noted. All right. All right. Going next with the viscous oil. All right. No idea.
Nope.
It's oil.
And it's viscous.
You?
Well, it's more viscous than water. It just looks like oil. Like a clear oil.
Can I try rolling, or is that something just for limestone?
Well, we'll take them in order so that I have everyone's grouped up. And I don't get confused. So once he does his last 2, then you can go.
Deep crimson red. Let's see what happens.
Nothing there.
I'm not sure. It's red. It's definitely red.
It's red. It's a red potion.
Yep. Sure is. And the luminous yellow. Also, potion.
Nothing there.
Yep.
All right. So
Well-
chance, if you want to make a go at it, roll 4 of those.
Yeah, I will probably,
Cool.
And it's going in order.
Yeah.
yeah, for the minute, and something else, and something else, and something else.
You really don't know what that yellow one is. The first one, the one with the fingernail in it, is a potion of Storm Giant Strength. Storm Giant Strength sets your strength to 29 for an hour.
That right to the barbarian.
Okay.
Could,
Could.
but
Well, you're already strong. Maybe give it to. I
I'm
don't know.
kind of the puniest one of the whole bunch. So if it doesn't hurt,
I
feelings,
think we should just hold on to it and then depend. Like,
Yeah, we
see
don't
what
need
we
it right now.
Because
Well,
also,
I will-
even when we want to use it, it lasts an hour, so we can use it ahead of time.
I will
Yeah.
take the cloudy potion and give it over to Hieronymus, because out of everyone here, he seems like the one who could use it the most. This doesn't Chance have something he can fly around on, if I remember right? I forget.
Chance can
Yes, Fuego.
take Fuego, yeah. He has a summon.
Yeah, I cannot fly, for sure. Potion of flying.
Flight.
Yeah,
Yep.
because Fuego, I can change his evolution. He currently has the flight evolution, which is basically he can have, I guess, fire thrust out of his legs. Go.
Yeah,
Yep.
he becomes a little bit of a... He's like Goddard from Jimmy Neutron. He's these little, like, thruster legs. Thruster feet.
Okay, well, unless anybody else wants to give these a go, we got 2 or 3 mystery potions. So
You can always try. You can always try
Yeah,
for a natural 20.
yeah, anybody else wants to give it a whirl? Sarah, this thing looks kind of like it might be oil. Want to give it a look?
I can't get a 20.
Sarah physically cannot get a 20.
Oh well.
Sarah,
My intelligence is 6.
yeah, Sarah has zero chance of identifying potions. So Hieronymus would be the only one that could maybe identify one.
I'm willing to
Does
roll.
identify spell work on potions?
What?
Does the identify spell work on potions?
It does, but you haven't casted it.
So yeah, we can just put the ones that have. If Hieronymus can't get it, then we can just put the rest. Put them.
I can
in.
try.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
3 intelligence checks.
Okay.
Just straight intelligence rolls. One on the viscous liquid, one on the dark crimson red liquid, and one on the slightly yellow luminous liquid.
Close.
It's going to have to be something brilliant. Yeah,
Ooh, almost.
it's tough for me to get there. I don't have much of a modifier.
You almost got there. If you rolled an 18 or higher, you would have
I
gotten it.
feel like, gentlemen, I feel like I know what it is, but it's just outside my
Seems
ability.
similar to something that you recognize, but
Seems-
it's
I
like...
know it feels like it, but I don't know what it is.
I'll quit there.
Well, I'm okay with taking 10 minutes to ritual cast identify unless somebody
Well,
else.
let's keep going first.
Okay.
What's a short rest? An
Sure.
hour?
Is an hour, yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're not quite there yet.
Okay, so this room also has a couple of things. It has a hall. It does have a hallway that goes north, and I think that's it, right? Yeah, no, yeah. There's a hallway that goes north, and then that hallway branches off to the east as well. So there's basically down that hallway you could go right or you could go up.
Okay. Well, I guess I will make my way down the hallway, holding on to one potion that I know what it does and 3 that I don't. So,
Give me renewed stealth check and perception, please.
yep.
Everybody.
Same with everybody, yeah. Still with
Stealth.
pass without, so if you want to add 10, you can.
It's going.
Stealth?
I think I turned it on.
Not bad.
21's not terrible.
Perception?
Fuego just fucking disappears.
Yep.
I should have it on. Sorry.
Yeah, 35 stealth. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, I need to make sure the mod's on it. So. But perception. Not great. Oh, that was a terrible roll. Okay. Maybe I don't spot anything. I'm so sneaky I can't even notice things myself.
Okay. In the next room, you find what appears to be several more of those coral encrusted corpses fused to the wall, which you can see ahead of time, and you can, plan your move accordingly. You also find a chest that is open already and empty.
Okay, do I see any other exits from this room other than where I came in?
Yeah, I was getting to that. There is another exit. This is you going to the right or north? This is north, right?
Going north, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The hallway continues onward to the west at the top of this room. It's a wider hallway than the ones that you've been through. With your stealth check, kind of moving about the room, you don't really need to worry about alerting the corpses too much. So you're able to kind of move around, get a good lay of the land before you have to deal with them. There is a locked door down that northwestern passage.
Okay. I guess I could attempt to go up to it and just attempt to check if there are any traps on or around the door. So, new stealth roll?
Well, a new perception roll to see if there are traps, or investigation rather, to see if there are traps.
Okay, I'll do investigation. Alrighty. Oh,
Excellent.
Yeah, 22 is fine.
Ignore the 10. Ignore the 10.
Yeah, just leave it on in case we need it later. 22, yeah, you're fine. No traps on this door. It is a fairly tough lock, though. From what it looks like.
Okay. Well,
but maybe not for you. I mean, for any other rogue, maybe, but for you, I have the utmost confidence.
All right, I will give it a normal sleight of hand roll to try to open it up. So,
Are you leaned far away from your mic or something? You sound kind of distant.
Oh, sorry. I'm attempting to make a normal sleight of hand roll and attempt to pick open the lock on the door. So.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh.
34. Fantastic. Yeah,
Jeez.
it's like it was already open. Like you barely need to touch it. The door is unlocked, and you can open it if you wish.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will do that, but I will attempt to do so quietly if I need to make another stealth roll. I'm just trying not to alert anything to my...
I'll just use the one you have.
I'm trying not to alert anything to my actions. So.
I don't think we need to roll.
Okay.
You have 35. I think you're fine.
Okay.
So you cautiously and slowly open this door and peer beyond to see what looks kind of like a triangular shaped room, like a roughly triangular shaped room. There is several clusters of candles that look familiar. It looked like you saw it up the northern path from the entrance to this place. So you've kind of done a loop, essentially. So there's a pathway that continues to the south, back where you came from. There is, to the north, there is another door that appears like another iron door, similar to previous ones, that has no handle and is probably locked. And there is another door like this one on the opposite end of the triangular room that does also appear to be locked as well. Standing guard in this room, however, are two what look to be heavily armored knights with big shields and swords, standing guard just around the corner. In the dim light of this room, they appear to be completely and utterly covered in blood. Just soaked.
I will attempt to stealthily go back to the rest of the group and relay, hopefully without alerting the
Blood.
and kind of let them know what I have seen, and especially maybe let Selra know what I have seen, because I don't know, this just seems like something that would be especially of interest to a barbarian for some reason I can't quite know. But
I got a question
Yeah.
for you, BG.
Yes.
When Limestone tells us about those, does the description sound like this to Chance?
Yes.
Good to know. Okay, so Chance gonna say, "Oh, I know what those are. Those are not people. Those are blood warriors. You've seen me cast that spell before, Limestone. Likely, given how they're still here, they are either recent or they currently have a gem inside of them to sustain them."
I hear the word gem, but I like almost none of the other words in that.
The way the gem effectively makes it so, well, they have a gem normally, but if they've been amplified with the blood of the caster, they are like, which they have to be if they're still here after so long.
Yep.
They have a few things. They're weak to the forces of entropy. They're resistant to all forms of physical damage that isn't magically imbued.
Wait, oh. Okay, how do we want to proceed? Do we want to try to get through those because they might be guarding something of interest? Or do we want to just go a different direction? We've got options.
They're not the most powerful constructs, so we might be able to just press through them without too much issue.
I do have a way of making sure that if they do arise to defend something or attack us, that all of our actions against them are magically enhanced.
Sounds useful. Okay.
And then, which might negate that protection. I don't know if it will, but I can bless everyone. And then Karako's blessing, we will gain a small advantage against them, and it is, it's a magical boon from my god to help us all.
All right, well, let's do this.
Sounds useful. Maybe we'll do that and keep going. Keep in mind that before we even get to those, we do have a few more of those wall cleaning things to deal with, so
yeah,
we may have to take care of those first. They're slow, but still.
Well, as long as I can maintain concentration for us,
okay,
the benefit will last, and it'll get all of us.
All right, sounds like the way to proceed. So I will.
Okay, I'd like to, if I can, I'd like to cast it as a level 2 spell, so I can get everybody.
You can do that. It will. So, casting a spell with a verbal component, you have to speak aloud. Can't do it quietly unless you're a sorcerer. So, if you're casting this now, it's likely going to attract the zombies now.
What zombies?
The corpses in the next room.
Yeah, the things that lives on the walls.
Oh, I thought it was just the statues we were looking at.
No, the knights are in another room far away from, relatively far away from where you're at right now. the between you and them are two more of the shatter corpses, the coral things, stuck to the wall that with a 34 stealth you were able to move past without having to worry about them at the moment and see what's in the next chamber, which is the knights.
Oh wow!
But between you and the knights, there's still fucking two zombies that you will likely have to deal with when things get loud.
Yep.
Which they most certainly will.
Yep. I think it's still worth it. They're fairly.
I mean,
we've met with them before, and they weren't particularly powerful. So
I will also say that when the shambling corpses activate, they are loud. They make lots of noise from the coral clacking against things, and they're essentially calcified feet scraping on the floor. So, if the fight with the zombies, if you decide to fight the zombies and it gets loud in that room, it's likely going to attract the knights from the room next to it. So unless you have a way to silence noise, the noise of your fight.
What we can do is since we have high stealth, I think we have high stealth, we can try and quietly walk past them, and if we trigger it, I still have the spell. I still can cast the spell, and so it would still be the same effect. I don't want to trigger these things if we don't have to.
Okay, I'm okay with it. But if we're going to go in with the plan of facing the blood warriors as the main goal, I will go. I guess I'll go second if Selra's okay with taking the lead. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, if it comes to it, I think I have a lot of choices to help us as a party. There's things I can do to boon us up a little.
All right. Is there any particular order that Fuego would want to move in, or just kind of in the back with Chase?
I mean, I'm good with whatever order. Yeah.
Why don't we do this? Go ahead and roll initiative now for you guys. So you know what order you're actually going in.
Works for me. Well, then you.
I'll be right back in a second while you guys do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Like at next level, I'm just gonna take the fucking take the skilled feat and just get a bunch of proficiencies that we sorely lack, as well as finally fix the fact that I have bad perception.
It is really good to have. I'll say that. Or wait, are summoners allowed to use shields?
Yes.
They are? Oh.
Yes.
Well, rats. Yeah, it would definitely be. I thought at some point Chance picked up a. What am I trying to say? One of those shields, the Sentinel shields, but maybe I'm thinking of a different character.
No, I had a Sentinel shield and I gave it to someone else, and also I just didn't have enough slots to attune to all of it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, Sentinel shield doesn't have an attunement, but yeah, okay.
Oh well, then I think maybe. It's because I was using a staff. I could in theory use a shield, but I think I gave it to. I think it was currently being used by a man that is no longer here.
Right.
Well, that was useful.
Okay, so it looks like Selra's up first in the turn order. So if you want, you can kick things off.
So that kind of worked.
I will do this as well because they are going to be a thing.
Weird.
I'll just do this ahead of time. So it's a 7. And that's a 3. There. Okay. Because they roll with disadvantage if they're surprised, and which they will be when you stealth and attack them. Okay.
Yep.
So you're going for this. I assume you're going for the zombies first, right? You're not sneaking past them to the next room.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and do your thing, Sarah.
So we're gonna go ahead and attack. Try and nail him first.
Yep.
Okay.
13 points.
Okay. 13 points to the first one. Take your 1 point of piercing if you're not raging, or 3 points if you're not raging.
I'm raging.
What was it? 13. Yeah. Okay. 13 followed by 16 is gonna hit.
For 17.
17 points. Okay. Doesn't quite kill that one.
Next up on me. Let's see.
Just imagine you guys when you kill these guys, they make the Lego Star Wars death sound, like this the bricks falling apart.
Yep. And
What's the like a Jenga tower falling?
Yeah, exactly. Sounds like a bunch of blocks hitting the floor.
I will. This worked so well last time, I'll do it again. So,
Sure. Same one that Silver's
This is
targeting,
definitely-
or a different one?
I'd probably actually do a different one. Yeah, because there's two of them.
Okay.
So probably the one that looks least hurt. I would attempt to, cast it, and so it'd be dex save against 17, and if he fails,
The chill touch is a ranged spell attack.
oh, is it? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Okie dokie. I was thinking it was different. Right. Here goes.
Oh yeah.
There we go. There
Sure.
we go.
These things, despite being undead, are not inured to the effects of necrotic damage, so full 20 damage there.
Oh, that's good to know.
Plus, cannot regain hit points, plus has disadvantage against you on its turn if it doesn't die first.
And I guess how far are the two skeletons away from me?
The furthest away you can be to see the one that you hit is 30 feet.
Okay.
So you could be
So-
anywhere between 30 feet from you and the skeleton.
Okay, so I'm 30 feet from the skeleton. So after I've hit it, can I move further away from it, or how do I do that move?
Yeah, if you want to, you can move around a corner if you want to take some cover.
Okay, yeah, I would probably do that and then attempt to bonus action hide, because corner hide, sure, why not?
Okay. You could like jump in the open chest and like hide in there.
Actually, yeah, I'm tiny enough that I really could. Or just
Probably
I'd
could.
probably go behind the chest, but yeah. So
Yeah. Well, the chest it's up against a wall, but yeah. Go ahead and roll me your stealth check then as your bonus action, and then we'll move on to Hieronymus.
Yeah. Sleep. 30.
Sure. All right, Hieronymus, what do you got for me?
There's two, right? Two
There's
of them.
two. One of
And
them,
one
one
has
of them
been-
is more injured than the other.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the less injured one.
Okay.
And Hieronymus is going to call the chimes of the lion god and toll the dead.
Sick. That's a wisdom saving throw, which they actually have proficiency in for some reason.
Really? Because I was
Well,
well, Jesus. Because I was gonna do sacred flame, but then you said, well, they're not immune to necrotic damage, and so I
They're
thought I'll
not.
do necrotic damage.
no, I mean that it was definitely the more damaging, smarter play. It just he happened to roll a natural 20, so
All right,
unfortunate.
whatever. Well, what does he take? Half?
Nothing.
None.
Oh,
Cantrips or save or suck.
well, at least it was cantrip, and I didn't waste a slot.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's gonna stare at his index finger like something went wrong. And then he's not really going to do that.
I will after those 3 things happen, though. After your bell tolls throughout this place, I'm going to start adding the Blood Knights to initiative now.
Is the within 10 feet of the target?
No, I'm putting them in initiative, and they will begin to take actions on their turns.
Okay.
So you have one coming up after Chance now, essentially.
Okay.
Between Chance and Fuego is where one of them's going to sit. The other one is going to be after Lemuel. Okay. Moving on. I think that's all you can do for your turn, right? You want to do anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I can do a bonus action heal if anybody really needs
No, we're good.
some hit points back. But,
Fine.
but mostly I'd like to.
Do you want to move?
I'd like to save it. Well, I don't know where. We don't have a map, so I don't really know where.
There are walls all over the place. You could take cover if you want.
I mean, I guess I would. Well.
The furthest away you could be from it.
I'd probably like to. Yeah, take cover.
The furthest away you could be from it is 30 feet. So you could move an additional 30 feet away from it and get 60 feet between you and the target around a corner. Or you could just move a little bit and be around a corner. Either one.
I'll just take the nearest cover.
Okay.
Yeah, a chance would call it. Those Blood Knights do have a ranged attack.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
it was
so I'll
the
take cover.
Blood Warrior spell, they would.
Well, as a bonus action, can I still have the Morning Star, but can I ready the shield too?
Your shield
As
is
a bonus
active. It's just considered active.
Okay, good. Okay, well then I'll take immediate cover.
Okay.
Alrighty, and how many of the zombies can I see, and how many of the Blood Knights can I see?
You can see 0 Blood Knights and 2 zombies. The Blood Knights are still in the other room. They haven't had a chance to move yet. You've got one zombie with Selra next to it at 15 HP, and you have one zombie at the end of the hallway at 25 HP.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. I'm gonna put 2 into the 25 and 1 into the 15.
Okay. Take your shots.
15 first.
Yeah. AC of 10, so it's probably gonna hit. Yup.
Alright, I'm gonna re-roll that one. Alright, so that goes up to a 15 exactly.
Great. So that one shatters and dies, burns away. .23 is going to hit. Reroll that other one as well. Additional 3, so that's 12 points right there. 13 remaining.
Oh, that's 2, so that'd be 5 plus 8, so that's 13, and then another, let's see, 12, so that'd be total 25.
Why?
Because I hit it twice. There's 2 rays there.
Why did I say? Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought the 23 above that was the previous roll for some reason. I only saw the bottom one. Yeah, so 25 exactly. That's fine. Perfect. Hit 0 and delete it. Okay, fantastic. So that one burns away.
And Laura kicks up.
Yeah. Flames of Legathos activates. Are you also taking cover?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, on the Blood Knight's turn, you guys hear a door open at the end of the hallway around the corner to the right, where Lemuel scouted out from. Hold on, let's do this correctly. Okay, you can hear the wet sounds of footprints coming down the hallway, and you can tell that the Blood Knight is just around the corner from where you guys are taking cover.
Okay.
Fuego is next.
Fuego is going to position himself, because you said there's like around the door, like around the corner, and then they're going to be coming around that.
Yeah. So there's a about 60 foot. There's about 60 feet between where the Blood Knight is now and the door back there, like around the corner to the right. Between you and the Blood Knight, there's about 30 feet.
All right. So if I can, Fuego would like to. If I can, I'd like to have Fuego move to the side of the door and hold an action to attack the Blood Knight when it comes through.
Okay. Selra, on your turn. You are not in cover currently. You can see the Blood Knight just beginning to round the corner.
How far are they?
It is about 30 feet from you. It's about 30 feet
See
from
the zombie dead?
Both zombies are dead.
Okay, I run up and swing.
So you rush around the corner at this thing, taking your swings as you do. Do your stuff. Was that 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 16.
16 points of this is all slash damage.
Piercing.
Okay.
Because pike.
Oh yeah, okay. If you want to use your pike, you can, yeah, I guess. Fall by 20.
Yep. 20 damage.
Cool. Okay.
Enter.
Lemuel. You hear Selra rush into battle with one of the Blood Knights just around the corner from where you're hiding.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't. From where I am, I don't immediately see any hostile creatures, right?
Right. You'd have to go a little bit around the corner to see.
Okay. So, guess from where I am, I might just, because I'm hiding, I'd probably ready a ranged attack on the first thing I see. That comes
Okay.
within view. Yep. So that's
A ranged
all I
attack
would
with what?
do. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I think I'll just go with the two-bird sling that I've got. So, yeah, it's just plus 10 to hit. And, yeah. If it hits, it'll be 1d4 plus 5 plus my sneak attack if it goes off. So, yep.
Okay.
And,
On the second guy's turn, Selra, you see another completely bloody knight turn the corner behind you. He is not able to get up to you just yet. He had to use all of his movement to get to where he is. But it does see you, it has a sword drawn, and it's coming toward you. Hieronymus.
Is there a? I mean, is there a map, or is we still sort of imagining?
We're still imagining. We're still imagining.
Because I'm trying to get a sense of how close together they are.
The Blood Knights are about 25 feet apart, with Selra in between them.
Now, okay, and the zombies?
Zombies are dead.
Oh, okay. So it's just the Blood Knights. Well, then, cursing himself for a fool, for trying Toll the Dead when he's a priest of the sun god, Gaddis will step out from behind cover and cast Sacred Flame on one of the Blood Knights.
Blood Knights, yeah. These are not the traditional Blood Warriors that Chance has done. These are a different construct. I named them Blood Knights for a reason.
Similar idea. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, Chance doesn't know that yet.
Still want to try it though.
Treating them as if they were is valid. Go ahead and do your thing. It's a roll your damage. It's a dexterity saving throw. These things have magic resistance, so I'm going to do it at advantage.
Okay.
It's a 14, so that's a failure.
Sacred Flame.
Oh yeah. So 26 points of radiant damage. Sounds good to me. That almost kills it in one go. So you watch as this sacred flame you conjure over this thing's like bloody body begins to boil the blood itself with all the radiant damage it's doing.
Awesome. I think this time he's going to stand firm where he's at.
I will. Let's see. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 9.
No,
I don't know.
Look at you.
Okay,
Look, it's
know.
underneath your ability scores. I should say there should be a little bar that says passive perception and then a number.
Let me look.
It's on the left-hand side of your character sheet. I think it's 19, if I remember correctly.
Passive perception? What the fuck?
Yeah, it should be underneath.
I'm looking under
skill.
I'm looking under skills. Passive wisdom perception? Oh, 19. Sorry.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah. So with a 19 passive perception, as you step out and radiant flame this thing and watch it start to boil, you do not notice the gem core that Chance had mentioned previously in the one that you see.
Okay. Can I see Chance from where I'm at, or is he hiding?
He's hiding around the same corner you were.
I'll just turn back over my shoulder very quickly and say, "No gem." And turn back.
Okay. And speaking of Chance, it is his turn. I don't know if he's AFK or...
If that's odd, is it supposed to be a variant? It could be a variant of a spell? Oh, that means that there's a... Everything I said about these things, it could be in question now. Keep your guards up. And, Chance is gonna kind of go from one side of the door to the other as he's going through, kind of just run by Firebolt on one of them.
Sounds good.
Not a drive-by, but...
19 misses, unfortunately.
Nice. Oh, wait, no, I have Bless.
Did we have Bless? 'Cause I don't know if did he cast that beforehand? We did an initiative order, and he did.
No, I didn't. I didn't cast it. I said I always could cast it if we get in.
Oh, okay.
I didn't cast it yet.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Since we started on the zombies, and the zombies we killed fairly easily, so I didn't do Bless. I went.
No, it's entirely reasonable.
Preparing an attack, but yeah.
I just misremembered. It's on me.
I can always still do it.
No pressure. It was entirely just me being incorrect. Yeah, I'm on the other side of the door now, trying to keep out of direct line of sight.
Sure. So you're down the hallway a little bit, about 30 feet from them. You can just go across the way and snap over to them. That's fine.
Now that I've actually gotten a visual on them, how far off do they seem from the way the spell functions?
Well, your blood warriors do not appear as heavily armored as these ones do when you make them. These ones have like full bloody plate with spikes of like essence coming off of them. Big old tower shield, long sword, dripping blood onto the floor. They look bigger and beefier. but slight, very very different from yours. They look like they were made to be tanks. If that makes sense. Like they're made to be big and hefty. Yours have a little bit more utility, as you have like the ranged attacks you can do with yours and such.
They're more heavily armored than mine. Might mean they're slower.
Okay, at the start of this one's turn, it regenerates 10 hit points.
Wait, it fucking regens.
Yeah. So part of the blood that's been boiled off into the air kind of congeals itself back into the creature itself and heals it a little bit. And it's going to make 2 longsword attacks against Selra. Is an 11 and a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay. 9 points of slashing reduced to 4. And it's Fuego's turn.
Alright, Fuego's gonna move in on the one that is currently fighting Selra. Nom nom. Un, deux, what? Miss all of them. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This thing turns towards Fuego and just keeps him at bay with his shield. Selra, you're up next.
Reckless swing.
Yeah. Both of those are gonna hit. Although, you know what? You would have had advantage on the other one, so well. I didn't realize that. Do you damage?
Okay, 2d10, so that's
30?
30.
Cool. That one, you managed to spear it through the chest, and whatever magic was keeping this thing alive is now dissipated, so it just collapses into a bloody puddle on the ground. You have another one about 10 feet behind you.
Oh, I move up to that guy and swing because bonus action.
Yeah.
I miss.
Got it.
End turn.
Lemuel, you're up next.
Okay, and I still can't see any of them from where I am, right?
You can't. You did hear a splash, and you heard Selra run away.
Okay, I guess I would attempt to move toward the source of the noise and see if I can see anything. So,
Sure.
if I can't see a hostile creature, there's not much I can do to attack one. So.
20 feet through the opposite doorway gets you to a point where you can see Selra running toward the other Blood Knight and swinging at it and missing.
Okay. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to attempt this to see if it works at all. So, if it's close enough. No.
This creature
17.
This creature has no mind and is not affected by psychic damage.
Well, that was a complete waste of a spell. So.
What it can do is it can make that save with advantage, and you might be able to take a D4 off of its next saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. So the next saving throw it has to subtract a D4 from it.
No damage. It's at least not a complete waste, and then I probably.
It's a cantrip, so at the very least, it's not like you lost your resources.
Yeah, I'll move back out of its line of sight if I can. So.
Yeah, 10 more feet of movement. You can move back around the corner from where you are and be back in total cover.
Yep, and then bonus action hide again. So.
Sure. Okay, do that. The Blood Knight gets to go. It's going to make 2 longsword attacks on Selra because she's right next to it. Oops, sorry, hold on. I forgot those are with advantage, so ignore those. We've got a natural 20 and a 21.
Oh,
Natural 20
Jesus.
does not work on you. Don't you have some kind of adamantine thing?
Oh, right.
So 9 points of slashing reduced to 4, followed by a 21 to hit for 5 points of slashing. So 9 total.
Got it.
Piranhas.
Sacred Flame again. Seems to be working well today.
Okay.
I have the favor of my god, so let's see.
That'd be dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Yep.
10. Go ahead and roll your damage. 16 points of radiant. Fantastic.
Right.
At least it has now been damaged.
I mean, it's something. Anybody need any help?
Selra has taken some hits. How are you looking?
I'm at 17 out of 120 right now.
17 out of 120 or 117 out of 120?
I'm 120 out of 137.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You're down 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right.
I was
Well,
like,
in
how
the,
did you get that low? I didn't do that much damage.
Okay. Well, in the parlance of us life clerics, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody gets below 50%, call out to me. You know, Gaddis will say, "Call to me if you're hurt." Otherwise, and he lifts his shield and faces off against the creature once more, and he'll stand his ground.
Chance.
I know he's probably 30 feet away, but he's not gonna go for cover. He'll stay ready to fight.
Alright.
Yes.
Let's try this again.
Wobogian.
Nope.
16 is not going to work, unfortunately.
Ow.
You get the sense that these things are probably worse at saving throws than they are at armor class.
How about that?
Even
Good
with
to
magic
know.
resistance, they don't have the best stats in the world. Fuego. Hey, 20. And 23. Fantastic. Okay. So we got 8 points, followed by 11 points, would be 19 points of damage.
Excellent.
It's
I
almost
imagine it probably
bloody.
does. I imagine old blood probably doesn't taste very good.
No, tastes like iron. Tastes like nickels. Yeah, almost bloodied, which is hilarious to say for a construct made entirely of blood. Or a creature made entirely of blood, I should say. That would be his turn. Selra's up next. What do we got? Tastes like irony. Yeah, exactly.
Same burst, same as the first.
Welcome to Barbarian. I hit things. That's what I do.
Career. 20 to hit, and one more.
20 to hit and more than that. Yeah, we got it. Go ahead. Two d10 plus 20. Great. 29 points of damage. Sounds good. Still up.
Yay. End turn.
Lemuel.
Okay. Well, this could be interesting. I'm going to try some. It's probably a bad idea. I'm still going to do it.
This is going to be perfect timing if you kill this thing right now.
Okay, I guess, do I see anything on the ground as far as loose items? Just kind
You
of
got a puddle of blood and a bunch of lit candles.
debris sitting around or anything like that? Okay, well, I guess if the
Edible
candles just
candle?
gonna, if the candle's just sitting there, I guess I could
Could huck a candle at him.
Huck a candle at it with a spell. That sounds fun.
Sure.
So let's
Okay.
do that. And I'll just be using a... Yeah, I'll use a second level slot to do that. So, and he did not make it.
Did not make it.
So that would make 48 damage, which hopefully we'll have to deal ones this time, or maybe it'll all be ones. Let's find out. 48. Yeah,
14. Good enough.
you got smacked by a candle. Smack!
Huck a candle at it, and it just hits it in the back of the head, and you watch the head like falls off, and then the rest of the construct falls apart into a bloody puddle on the floor.
And you yell Jenga. Oh wait, no,
Yahtzee.
that was the zombies.
Happy
Okay.
Death Day!
Okay.
But I know you're about to end. I just want to say, when combat ends, it's good, kind of good. Just look at the public. I wonder if I could find a copy of this version of the spell.
Do you want to? Are we okay? Combat's over. The room is once again silent.
Yeah.
Do you want to examine these creatures? I need a moment to rest anyway.
It's a
I feel like VG's about to end this conversation here. So.
There's no creature anymore. It's a puddle of blood on the ground.
Oh, okay. In that case,
I will say, in the next room, as you guys move on, you move on into the triangular room that was described to you before, and there is a fairly important iron door, a fairly important looking iron door that is currently locked in the tip of the triangle at the northernmost point of the room. Does anyone want to try to open it now, or do you want to wait to open it until next session?
Let's wait till next session.
I am so okay with waiting.
oh, the suspense of waiting.
Yes.
Cool. So we'll park you in front of that, and we'll continue with whatever's beyond that door next time we play.
Nice.
Excellent. The door can wait this time.
Hey, that was some good fighting that session. I mean,
That is what we call lore fight, because it wasn't very hard, but gives context on the area. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.